Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! I'm not Santa Claus, although I'm fat enough to be, and this is Velocity Live.
Hey, jingity-jing, it's Dominic the donkey, jingity-jing, the Italian Christmas donkey, la, la, la.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Velocity Live here on Island Talk, 540 AM, WLIE, and on the web at WLIE.com. I'm your host, Paul Verderosa. Your telephone numbers to get in touch with us tonight, 516-955-5400 or 631-955-5400. I'll say it again, 955-5400. Give us a call tonight. Let us know what's on your mind. It's Christmas in July here. If you're on the web tonight, check us out at VelocityLive.com. It's our official website. And if you want to talk to us directly in the studio and you're an AIM Instant Messenger user, Velocity LR puts you in touch with us here in the studio tonight. Don't forget, you can email us anytime, anywhere, VelocityLR@AOL.com. Hey, looking over at my left tonight, the man who week after week makes his way to the WLIE studio for the fans' entertainment. He keeps the website up and running, and his insights are like none other in the business. He's holly, he's jolly, he's what every woman wants under their Christmas tree. John Mulaney, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you, sir.
What's going on?
Not much, man.
If I could get under the Christmas tree.
If you could fit under the Christmas tree. And, well, tonight, joining us via telephone, the woman who at the 11th hour stepped to the plate and struck a deal with me via telephone. She was more than willing to step in for Kerry Dillon this week. She's not only a great jockey, a great friend, but the woman who I'd like to have under my Christmas tree this year. Christina Gray, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening to you, Christina.
Is there any room left under the tree?
After John being there, I'm not sure. Boy, this kid gets into the act real quick.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Not much.
How are you?
Very good. Yourself?
Good. I'm glad you stepped in tonight for Kerry. We'll have a good time tonight.
Well, thank you for having me, yeah.
Not a problem. And, of course, standing on the other side of the glass, as he does each and every week, the man who keeps us here at Velocity sounding good. He's more than just a board up. He's more than just a phone screener. He puts up with Chris King week after week, a member of the crew here at Velocity. He's like family. Chris, I heard what you said before. Mr. Dan Moore, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you, sir.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm doing all right.
That was my one rant for tonight. I'm in the Christmas spirit. I'm smiling.
All right.
So that's my only rant tonight. Besides, the Ducks are a real favorite of mine, too. Coming up this hour, we'll take a look back at the top 10 Christmas gifts for men in 2004. And the votes are in on the top 10 Christmas movies of all time. We'll go over them. And I had the pleasure of sitting down and talking to the leading female jockey in the country by wins this week, Katie Lee. That interview coming up. The Average Joes are striking back. Find out how and what they're doing at NBC. Orca's turning 20. John's excited about that. And it's not her waist size, so find out what we mean later on. Kerry Dillon is somewhere in the woods or on her way in Pennsylvania. She'll check in with us tonight. We'll find out what's going on with Kerry's camping adventure. I hope she remembers to call, too.
Oh, boy.
The Gap is launching a new ad campaign with some familiar faces. We'll check that out, tell you who signed on. Brooke Burke's single. We'll let you know how that happened, and guys can rejoice like John is. Carrie Underwood, excuse me. She's sweet enough, but now she's signed on with Hershey's. We'll talk about that. Grandma's going to check in with us from under the tree at exit 30 a little bit later on. And, of course, your calls at 955-5400. Your emails at VelocityLR@AOL.com. I'm winded. So, let's start with my friend Christina. So, last night, I'm on the phone with Christina, right?
Uh-huh.
On the phone with you. And we got to talking about the show this week, and I had told her that Kerry wasn't going to be around. And at the 11th hour, we kind of struck a deal, and Christina was more than willing to come on.
Oh, boy.
Who wouldn't jump at a chance to get on AM radio?
Why not? Throw your head right in the chopping block.
I mean, we're only one step above the traffic station, and she jumped over it. But she was very nice to step in. I got to say, Christina did a research. She was really good about this week, too.
Doesn't it make you feel good that the actual traffic information on the Southern State Parkway is above us on the radio dial?
Yeah, it helps on the way home.
I thought they were 540. Now they're 1160 or something.
Yeah, they've even moved up in the world, and I've got to follow Chris King. But anyway,
That's
Chris,
the way it goes. The better stations get higher numbers.
I don't know. Is that the case?
I don't know.
Do the better stations?
I used to listen to AM radio. The very first car I had only had an AM radio in it.
I know. I grew up listening to AM radio. I was always down at the bottom, like 660 or 770. Whatever they were.
Well, Dan's shaking his head because Dan doesn't think that that's true.
No, actually, it's better to have lower because your signal will go farther. Lower the frequency, the farther your signal will go.
Wow, I'm impressed.
All right, Thomas Alva Edison.
Score one for Dan.
Dan Marconi in there.
But
I paid attention that week in school.
well, here are some gift ideas from last year that women consider. Number 10 was a wallet and accessories. And the meaning behind this was a woman is usually not too sure how much to spend on a man she just met. So this is one of these, we just met the guy. So this is an ideal gift to receive if you just started dating. She wants to do her best at maybe helping you get a little organized, get things together, and then get rid of that swollen eyesore that, is like that really old wallet that's like ripped up and torn up and hanging in your back pocket. I don't know. It's not tops on my list. But
I don't even carry a wallet.
I do need a new wallet, though.
Yeah, hint.
Yeah, for whoever's listening, I do need a new wallet. But I'm not the wallet type of guy.
Well, how long? If you get a decent leather wallet, it should last you more than a year, shouldn't it? You need like a new wallet every year.
Yeah, that'll be a good general.
Yeah, depending on how much money and cards you're stuffing in it, I would think so.
Because my dad used a money clip. He never carried a wallet, really.
Yeah, I'm a money clip guy.
Yeah.
Money clip.
I keep my license, everything inside of my money, and clip it. That's it.
Uh-huh.
It's always in my pocket.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. See, it's hard because
all.
I can't look at Chris like I look at Carrie.
Yeah.
So, go ahead, Chris.
Don't worry. I'm good at interrupting.
Go ahead.
Jump right in. That's it. I think we've done the wallet thing to death. Let's go on to number 9.
See, look, she's just like having Carrie here.
Yep.
Number 9 is a bathrobe. Now, the bathrobe's a great gift idea for those of you who love to walk around the house and relax on a Sunday. If you got the body for it, total luxury. Don't you want to be draped in total luxury before she comes in and maybe disrobes you a little bit and gives you that well-deserved massage and a little action? And
Oh, boy. I need the bathrobe.
you need a girl to go with the bathrobe before you get the bathrobe.
I've never dated a guy that would wear a bathrobe.
I haven't worn a bathrobe in like 25 years.
Listen, let me tell you something, man. I wear mine. I look pretty cute in it.
You got it monogrammed?
No monogram. Maybe this year because I'm a radio star now. We get a little monogram.
What color? White terry cloth? Or?
No, white terry cloth. Get out of here. It's a little charcoal gray action or dark black, like almost like that.
You should dress up in like one of those Hugh Hefner ones, the silk,
That's next. Maybe I should I'll come in here next week with it.
red silk with the smoking patches on the elbow.
Oh, I could just see myself wearing it. Dan, you wear a bathrobe, right, brother?
No.
You took it to a man's man on the other side of the glass.
Dan is boxer shorts and a beer can in the hand.
Yeah, there's no
scratching his butt as he walks around the house drinking Bush beer.
There's no bathrobe in Dan's future. Number 8 is a DVD collection. Now that I could go for. Mm-hmm. For guys who enjoy watching movies that teach good familia values. Get back to the old world. We need a little of that from the comfort of their own home. So, you get The Godfather, you get a little Sopranos, That's My Old Man, you get A Great Place to Start. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's almost like the gift that keeps giving. That's okay. Yeah,
sure, you know how many times I watched that Bend It Like Beckham DVD? I wore that thing out. Look at Dan. Why? I like Parminder Nagra.
I don't even know what Bend It Like Beckham is.
All right, I wonder, do you even know what sport it entailed?
This is the first time I've ever heard of it.
It was soccer, I think, right?
Yes, it was. John knew that. Very impressive.
I watched part of it. I think I caught it in one of the cable channels.
HBO was running it like every day. The people that I hung out with were getting sick of it. They're like, aren't you sick of her? And I'm like, no, I love my Parminder. I gotta have her. Love her on ER, love her and Bend It Like Beckham. Number 7 on the list was cologne. I actually got cologne for Christmas.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm a Tommy kind of guy, so I wear it. And
I'm more likely to get a guy cologne than I am a wallet.
Yeah, I could see you being given nice cologne, nothing cheap.
Well, it's ideal in any kind of relationship. It's appreciated 15 years that you're in the relationship or one. I mean, the gift of scent is a good thing. I mean, either that or you just smell bad.
I mean, if she shows up...
Yeah, I know. The old lady's chiming in now on the instant message. Yeah, I know.
So you look like Vinny the Chin.
Yeah, especially when I wear that hat. You want me to walk around the streets, too? You're listening to Velocity Live here on Island Talk, 540 AM WLIE, and on the web at WLIE.com. 955-5400. We want to hear what your best or worst Christmas gift is. Paul Verderosa, John Mulaney, Christina Gray sitting in for Kerry Dillon, and we're talking about the top 10 Christmas gifts for last year for men from AskMen.com. And getting past the cologne and going to number 6 is something my father can't live without, his espresso machine.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. You know, for those of you who love to savor every little detail about a freshly brewed cup of coffee, that's my old man.
Espresso machines can be very pricey. You know?
Yeah.
That's a little expensive.
Yeah.
You can bring that great taste of that in cappuccinos at home. My father comes with his little thing to bowling.
I guess, you get a good girlfriend. She goes out and buys you an espresso machine, a nice one.
Yeah. I got a great story about my father for later on, too. I told Chris about it last night. Yeah. A great story. My father showed up last night at the bowling alley in his 75 Cadillac Eldorado, which is like the size of this studio, and it's yellow. And when he beeps the horn, it plays the Godfather theme. Oh, no. Look at Dad. Dad's getting a kick out. Dad's a car guy. He's like, that's great. Look at him. You're laughing. Come on.
That's better than the old Auga horn.
We're sitting there, right? And people don't believe him that he hasn't seen it in a while for bowling because he's never taken that car out. First of all, he parked in the handicap spot in half the sidewalk because that thing is so big. Number two, he gets to the car, he starts it up and all. He's talking about the car and all. He's like, no, it plays the Godfather theme, and they're like, yeah. All of a sudden he beeps the horn. It's like, the whole Godfather theme goes off.
Oh, that's funny.
What's your dad's name?
My dad's name is Paul, same name as me.
Oh, well.
What are you gonna say? You gonna say it runs?
No, I was gonna give it a name like it was a ship. I was gonna call it the SS Paul, but it would sound better if he had like a real Italian mafia kind of name.
Yeah, well, he does. Big Paulie and Little Paulie.
Hey, he's Paulie Walnuts. I'm Junior Walnuts. Number 5 is a Palm Pilot, getting back to the list. For the very busy businessman or professional who misses all his appointments, birthdays, and can't stay within a 15-minute time requirement because he doesn't know how to stay organized. But I don't want to say names. Be careful, though, because if you ask for this, she'll expect you to finally get organized and never miss an anniversary or a birthday or another highlight in your relationship life.
I don't know about the Palm Pilot, man.
Oof.
I'm a computer geek, and I don't know about the Palm Pilot.
I'm not a big Palm Pilot fan either.
I like to just write stuff down.
Yeah, Post-it, stick it on my forehead, I can wake up to it.
Number 4 was clothing, which I'm not crazy about. A woman buying me clothing. I want to go see my own clothing.
Well, it's like almost like that dice skit where they all get the bad sweaters.
Yeah, I'm not, but basically that's for the guy who knows how to do everything else but dress himself. So, why are you laughing, Dan?
Because...
Go ahead, Chris.
I was going to say I dated a guy that needed help dressing.
That's a problem.
One, yeah. And then after that, I picked out guys that didn't need help.
Yeah, they need help dressing. Let them stay home with mommy.
Well, you know what? As long as she ain't picking out a tie, just smile and say it's all good and go from there. You don't have to worry about it.
I stopped buying ties. I don't buy ties anymore.
Ties, too. I never understood the whole concept with ties.
Well, they're good for other things.
Oh, come on. Number 3 is a CD player. We'll get into the sexual overtones later. For that man who loves to listen to music and bring out the passion in him. As a matter of fact, while your whatever is tied up from the tie,
there you go.
Just pop in some seductive music into your player and
stick the iPod around her neck.
What do you want to do? Choke her or listen to music? What, are you trying to suffocate her?
Don't buy me a CD player.
Little music goes a long way.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I own about 3.
I'm surprised the iPod didn't make the list.
I was just going to ask you, too, Chris, if music makes the difference for a woman.
Not really for me. If I'm into the guy, I'm into the guy. If I'm not into the guy, putting some music is not going to make me get into the guy.
She'll just fake it, like every other woman. When they're not into it.
They all fake it.
At one point or another, they all have. Oh.
And men are so stupid, we can't pick up on it.
No, I know.
Because
you don't want to.
That's right. Chris is right, because we're just into it just for the sake of doing it.
I mean, God forbid we even think about you faking it. Our ego will go out the door on us, man.
Well, I don't understand. Women have issues with their bodies. They don't want the lights on. They want the lights off. The guy's not looking at how fat your thighs are, or that your legs are jiggling, or your arm. They're not looking at that. They're just so glad they're getting some.
Well, I'm not worried about the light issue. I got night vision. I come to bed with a scope.
What was that?
I come to bed with one of those scopes, the night vision scope.
Okay, that's scary.
Hey, it's better than food.
Oh, God. Let's get through these last 2 so we can go to break. Actually, last 3 so we can go to break. Number 2 is a DVD player. So, of course, that'll play your DVD collection. So, that's
well, if you're going to buy him a CD player and a DVD player, you might as well buy the guy a computer.
Yeah, you might as well throw that in. And the number 1 thing, just to get through it, is sports or concert tickets, and that I could deal with depending on the concert or the sport. But don't be cheap. Get the good seats.
Yeah. I don't know. I went and saw Charlie Daniels the other night, so concert tickets for him.
Did you see Charlie Daniels?
Yeah.
Oh, he's great. Double Down to Georgia. He was so old now with the beard. He's still
Actually,
great.
he's turning more of a gospel singer now.
Oh, he's testifying.
Sings about Jesus, and he preaches that the only good terrorist is a dead terrorist.
And then, oh man, that must have been a great show.
I had to leave.
And then, finally, the all-inclusive package, which is what we were talking about. You know, get yourself, if you're a good boy, you know, hope that woman gets you a nice dinner, the DVD player, some DVDs, and cap it off with a magic night of lovemaking to your favorite music. I don't know, man. I can't dig doing a chick and listening to music. I'm just not into that.
I'm sorry. I have to go all the way back to the beginning. Just give me money.
I think, yeah, I'm in total agreement with you. Out of all this, if I'm not getting the all-inclusive, just give me the money.
Yeah, give me $1,000. I'm a happy
Well,
camper.
don't you already have a DVD player and a CD player?
I do.
Like, most kids get that. So who are you dating that doesn't already have that stuff?
Yeah, most anybody's got them in a computer today, so...
Yeah, if you're dating an adult. Now, if you're somebody else, you're looking at dating kids and maybe not have that stuff. Paul knows who I'm referring to.
Yes, I do. You know, I just got that now. I'm thinking about it. I just got that now.
These inside jokes.
You're listening to Velocity Live here on Island Talk, 540 AM WLIE and on WLIE.com, 955-5400, or Velocity LR puts you in touch with us. Paul Verderosa, Christina Gray in for Kerry Dillon, and John Mulaney. We'll be back on the other side of the break with the top 10 Christmas classic movies of all time as voted by a bunch of readers again, so you know we're going to have some fun with that. And our weekly Orca update as Oprah turns 20.
Yeah.
Velocity returns on the other side of the break.
So this is Christmas, and what have you done?
Yeah, baby. John Mulaney pulling out the lighter. You know you love it. It's a little Christmas time here, and I can't believe I'm spending Christmas here at WLIE. You're listening to Velocity Live here on Island Talk 540 AM, WLIE, and on the web at WLIE.com. Paul Verderosa, John Mulaney, Christina Gray on the phone, filling in for Kerry Dillon this week. Dan on the other side of the glass, 955-5400, or Velocity LR. We want to know what your best or worst Christmas gift has been this year. And we also want to hear from our little helper for Christmas, Betty. If you're up there in Connecticut, Betty, give us a call because we want to hear from you again this week. And in our weekly, as John calls her,
Orca.
update.
Go ahead, Chris. You can laugh. It's Orca Winfrey. Shamu.
That is funny.
See?
Call her Orca. That part was hilarious.
Now, Oprah is turning 20.
I don't understand why you all don't like her.
Well, I personally, for me, think she's one of the biggest racists in the country.
I agree. I think
That's me personally. I also believe she's a phony, too. And if anybody wants to dispute that, they can call. 955-5400. We'll be glad to take the calls.
Yep.
Because, for me, she's a phony, and I think she's one of the biggest racists in the country.
What makes her a racist?
John?
Oh, she's had a couple of shows that are doozies. I mean, her opinions. I think that she's a closet white hater.
And also, you don't need to look much further than the incident that happened a few weeks ago that Kerry reported on when Oprah went to that store.
Yep.
I thought that happened. I thought that happened years ago.
No, this happened recently when she went to
so
that
this
store.
happened again.
Yes.
Just about a month ago.
Where she screamed and played the race card when the store closed early because of her. They said that they wouldn't let her in because she was black.
She did a show about, 5 years or so ago that was, she went off about this whole thing about slavery. What the hell does she know about slavery? Slavery was gone before she was even born.
That's true.
And
That's
there
very
she
true.
is jumping up on stage about it. I was like, cut me a break, lady. Go away. You're just trying to play the card. Her, she should hang out with the guy, OJ's lawyer there. The glove don't fit. Please acquit. Johnny Cochran.
If she hung out with him now, man, they'd both be planted because he died.
Yeah, well, she can go pray around his grave then, man.
It was a conspiracy by the man
Yep.
that Mr. Cochran passed away. But anyway.
I'm not happy with Oprah.
I must have missed that show then.
Oprah Winfrey's greatest hits. They're coming to DVD.
I know. I'm looking at this now, man.
The Oprah Winfrey Show 20th Anniversary DVD Collection is scheduled for release in November. The multiple disc set is going to feature some complete episodes, as well as highlights, behind-the-scenes footage, and interviews with Winfrey, according to her production company. Every show you'll see holds a profound meaning for me, Winfrey said in a prepared statement. Must have took her all day to write it.
Yeah, well, she started out looking like Orca, and she's lost a couple of,
Winfrey's Harpo Productions plans to donate its profits from the DVD release to Oprah's Angel Network, whatever that is. Oh, which is a charity that has raised more than $30 million for nonprofit groups. See, if I would have kept reading, I would have known.
Yeah, she raises lots of money through that Angel Network.
I have no idea what it is. I really don't. All I know about it is her Phony Baloney book club, and then when Tom Cruise comes on, she starts testifying. Woo, Tom, I love you.
I mean, she tries to make up with certain things, like the whole Angel Network, or she will give lavish, expensive gifts to her friends, but only to her close friends.
Oh, then I love you, Oprah. Send us something.
I think she should give out more than that. Give out something to the audience. More than a DVD player.
Oh, she has. I think at one point.
Cars.
Yeah, she did. I was just going to say that. What Chris said. She gave out cars once for Holy. I was like, where was I, man? The day I'd go, man, I get a handshake and a pat on my ass.
What was that?
And she paid the taxes on it, too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why did she do that? So she can get some kind of break on the fact that Harpo Industries generated $160 million?
It was a business write-off.
Yeah.
Well, then you got to give her credit for being a good businesswoman, then.
Well, let's just say that John and I won't be running out to get the DVD set. Chris might.
You can guarantee that I will not be at Oprah's house for Christmas next year.
And Dan has no interest in Oprah whatsoever, right, Dan? None.
No.
No, not at all.
Well, I don't see too many guys in the audience at Oprah anymore. I don't think too many guys watch Oprah.
She plays to the pom-pom eating housewife like Peg Bundy's. Yeah, go ahead. It's okay. It's the truth. That's what.
You can laugh a little. Nobody said you couldn't laugh.
Housewives, but they're not quite Peg Bundy class.
Well, okay, so they're wearing muumuus and sitting on the couch eating poms nonetheless. But
people dress up to go to the Oprah Winfrey Show now.
I'm talking about the ones that are sitting home and who can't get off the couch.
The ones that are sitting home, all right, yeah.
Yeah, because they've sort of sunk into it.
I think Oprah has a dress code too when you go. I really do. We need to look that up for next week or for later in the show.
She used positive reinforcement. She said to the audience one day, she's like, we have the best-looking audience, the best-dressed audience in television. So people at home watching that, and the people got tickets to the show and Oprah has the best-dressed audience, and better dress nice.
And then they zoom in on some blonde, and then they're like, woo! The audience, they're all getting all excited.
Meanwhile, there's a dress code sign hanging outside the studio.
And there's a big applause sign blinking.
If you dress like crap, go to Montel.
My God, you're listening to Velocity Live here on Island Talk, 540 AM, WLIE, and on the web at WLIE.com. Over the past few weeks, you've gotten a chance to know this man's music we're about to play. That's right, none other than Velocity's good friend, Ciro DiLorenzo. Ciro called me tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I got to call him back.
What did you have to say?
He wanted me to call him back because he's going to be on the show, actually, in the next few weeks. We're going to get him here.
Oh, when?
I don't know, but hopefully in the next few weeks. I gave him a couple of dates.
Is he going to perform when he's here?
I hope so. I wish he would have had a Christmas song for tonight.
Right?
He could have came and sang for Christmas. But Ciro's music can currently be heard here in the States and internationally on satellite radio, and we're proud to have him aboard here on Velocity. If you'd like more information about Ciro and his CD and where you can purchase it, visit www.cdbaby.com or visit our website, www.velocitylive.com. Click on the Ciro DiLorenzo link. It'll take you right to where you need to be. Here's Ciro DiLorenzo and Kativo Mori, because this is what everybody wants to hear, I've been told from the listeners. So Velocity returns on the other side of the break. Yeah, baby, get a little Italian jingle bells going. Welcome back to Velocity Live here on Island Talk, 540 AM, WLIE, and on the web at WLIE.com. Paul Verderosa, Christina Gray, John Mulaney, Dan Moore, and I'm a little upset.
What's that?
Upset. Because, I just kind of feel out of rhythm tonight.
Yeah, no, I'm sitting here trying to screw around and get everything seem a little lighter here. I never realized he's such a homophobe over there.
I know, and things are kind of going not that well, and we're not in rhythm when my grandmother hasn't even called.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I don't
know,
and there's so much for her to critique tonight,
Too
probably.
Much Christmas eggnog.
Maybe her and the neighbors are,
What happened with the Mets? Did the Mets drown themselves?
I don't know. We kind of shut the telephone off, and we're kind of just out of sorts here tonight. I don't know what's going on. Chris, you feeling the Christmas spirit or what?
Well, I'm sweating my butt off today, so not really.
Oh, see, so she's not even in any kind of rhythm.
Yeah.
Is it just because it's hot down there, or you're just running around?
Well, I kind of missed Christmas this year anyway.
Why is that?
Well, I was in the hospital.
Yeah, John, come on. She was a guest 2 weeks ago. Don't you remember the interview we had?
Don't worry, that was a stupid question on my part.
Well, that's okay.
I just like asking dumb questions from time to time.
Oh, good grief. I'm telling you, and it's just sometimes we don't get into the Christmas spirit. I just don't feel like any kind of rhythm or nothing.
Yeah.
Christmas is not the same without snow.
Yeah, Christmas is not the same without snow, and Christmas hasn't been the same since I was like 14.
Yeah, Christmas is really for kids. It's too commercial now.
Yeah, you're right. It definitely has gotten way too commercial. But guess what? My pleas have worked. Dan, give me my grandma music. All the way from exit 30. Here she is. With plenty of critiquing, I'm sure, but a song in her heart. My grandmother. Good evening, Grandma. How are you?
Oh, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. How are you?
Good, good. Listen, you guys are all so giddy this week. Are you dipping into eggnog you're not telling us
Do
about?
you really think we're giddy? Because the three of us sound like we're all mushad. We sound like there's nothing going on.
Oh, no, you're real giddy. That's why I said you must be dipping into eggnog.
Really?
You didn't tell us.
Yeah.
Boy, the show must sound a lot better than we think tonight.
We're all homophobes because there's no mistletoe in the studio.
Aw. If I would have known, I would have sent you some.
So, what's going on tonight for Christmas?
What's going on for Christmas? Nothing, really. It's kind of boring Christmas for us.
So you've listened in so far.
Right.
And
Very
I'm sure
good,
you have a
yes.
few thoughts.
No, not really. It's just that, some of the movies that really was considered, that Christmas Carol I can't stand, that's considered number one.
Yeah, that shouldn't be number one.
No, I wouldn't think so. I think there was better ones than that. But like you say, it's, I guess, the majority.
It's probably the same people that put together that music one a couple of weeks ago. We
Yeah.
did from,
Right.
from USA, whatever it was.
USA Today, I think.
That was horrible.
Yeah. I don't know, but we're trying to get back in the Christmas spirit for the back half of the show.
Yeah, well, there you go.
We're trying our hardest.
I just hope you don't think you're getting two gifts.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You should have sent some gifts over to the studio.
Yeah, no, I mean, don't think you're getting a gift now for Christmas and then for Christmas again.
Well, I figured I'd stop over
Oh, there you go. Why not?
on my way back, and then you give us our Christmas gifts.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, I'll give you food. I got meatballs for you.
Oh, there you go. That'll work. A nice meatball hero on the way home. That's not a bad idea. So what'd you
No,
think?
right?
What'd you think of your theme song?
Oh, I like that.
All right.
You know me. I like Italian
Well, we're
music.
going to change it up week to week, but we just grabbed that one for you this week.
Oh, okay.
So, and is our new kid on the block filling in all right for Carrie tonight?
Yes, very good.
Thank you.
So they go, look, Chris is like all timid around my grandmother. So my grandmother
all of
comes
a
like,
sudden she's like,
yeah.
whoa.
Why? No,
I
you're
don't-
doing
I don't
very
want-
good.
I don't want to interrupt and take up your grandma's time.
Oh, come
Oh,
on,
that's
Chris.
quite all right, Chris. I'm used to people interrupting me. That's all right.
Well, we do appreciate you calling in, and we do appreciate
Okay.
you kind of letting us know how we're doing, because we didn't think we were doing so hot tonight. But we got
Oh,
to
no,
grandma
you
approval.
sound really giddy and happy that,
I
so
want to
you're
know,
doing fine.
All right.
do we got to send Grandma and Grandpa a crying towel tonight? Did the Mets blow it?
Oh, I don't know, because we
Oh,
shut the
yes,
TV
they
off.
did,
Okay.
as usual.
All right, so the Mets did lose again. But
Yep.
hey, listen, there's some brightness on the horizon. I heard from the sports guy here tonight who's on the other side of the building that Manny Ramirez might be coming to town.
Oh, yeah?
Aren't you
They were
excited?
talking about getting rid of Cameron, too.
Yes, for Manny Ramirez.
Uh-huh.
And a couple of others. And I think that's smarter than getting Soriano, and that'll make you happy for a little while.
Well, we'll wait and see.
Christmas might come early for the Mets. Say hi
Right,
to Grandpa.
right. I
And
will.
Thank you for calling.
Okay,
And
you
I
guys
will
take
catch up with you
care.
over the weekend. Okay.
All right.
All right, that's Grandma, ladies and gentlemen, over
Bye.
from Exit 30. Glad that she checked in. She liked the little theme music we had going for her.
Yep.
That was pretty good.
I'm impressed, because you know something? We just didn't feel like we were doing the Christmas spirit.
I think I
tonight.
should have dragged like a pine tree in here.
I'm telling you, I should have decorated this half-dead tree that's behind me.
Throw some tinsel on it.
Throw some tinsel on it and do something. Put some lights up, something to liven up the mood. But you know what? I'm really happy. We're going to make the rest of the show a go. We're going to be in the Christmas spirit. I want to see some smiles on those faces.
Come on, Dan.
Chris, I want you under my tree. I mean, I don't know if that's possible this year or not.
We can get you under the tree.
I didn't think there was any room under the tree.
Hey, I'm not
John
that...
will move, and you're small enough. You're a jock.
I'm big, but I can always move around. You know?
We can move for you. Now, before I get to our Katie Lee interview, we got another call, so let me grab this call, and then we'll go to Katie Lee, because I know people are tuning in, waiting to hear that, going, what the hell are these people talking about? We just tuned in to hear Katie. Debbie from Farmingdale, you're on Velocity Live. What's going on?
Hey, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. What's
Listen,
going
I have
on?
a beef about the movies. Elf didn't make number 10.
Elf.
Elf.
Oh, I saw that one.
Will Ferrell, great Christmas movie.
See, now she was watching that with my cousins.
You know, that's one of those ones that actually you had to watch twice because it grew on you.
Yes, it did.
Elf the first time was like, I was like, garbage, and with James Caan. Then I walked away, and the second and third time I enjoyed it.
I'm not a big Will Ferrell fan, but I liked him in that movie. I thought it was hysterical.
I've never seen Elf.
It's good. You
I'll
know,
have to watch it. Never saw it.
And listen, I think that grandma from Exit 30, she's really taken up a lot of airtime.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
You got to cut her off a little bit.
oh, now.
I think she was dipping in the eggnog.
Yeah, it was her with the neighbors. You know, they were out together. You know they hang out together. Well, you're going to be hearing about this one over the weekend. I'm sure.
Yeah.
You'll get the phone call.
Hey, listen,
Yes.
I didn't know it was your Christmas in July today because we had Christmas here at the house.
You did?
Yes, we did. We had a baby grand piano delivered.
No way.
No.
Yes, we did. It is beautiful.
What color?
Cherry mahogany, and Christina's been playing like crazy.
Boy, life is good over there for my aunt and uncle over in Farmingdale. Baby grand piano now.
Let's come over and we'll slam some keys on the way home, you know?
Yeah,
We're gonna put Uncle John in a tuxedo with tails, and he's gonna sit down and play like Liberace.
we're going to tickle the ivory. No, you know what's going to happen? We're going to go there and find a big goblet on top for donations.
You got to get him one of those mirrored jackets like Liberace used to wear.
Yes,
The tuxedo jackets all covered like Elton John-ish, you know?
Oh, good grief.
he's kind of shaped like Liberace too.
All right. Well, thanks for listening in tonight.
Okay, well,
Thanks.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
Ho,
My family's
ho,
calling in
ho.
for Christmas, so thank you for calling in. And I
Okay.
got to stop by and see what that piano looks like.
Yes, you do. It takes up the whole living room.
I will.
That's the only way to have
Oh, it's
it.
in the living room.
It's in the living room.
But it won't fit in the
Where did
kitchen.
you fit it in the living
Oh,
room?
we moved all the furniture. You got to stop by.
Now there's no furniture in the living room. Now you're like a bunch of Japanese people sitting on the floor.
Yeah, and we have the piano, little feng shui there.
People buy baby grand pianos. Next year, it's a new house to fit the baby grand piano. That's what happens, man.
You see what happens? My uncle gets that job in Manhattan at that. He's got to live upscale now.
Exactly. But we're eliminating the dining room set. I said, let somebody else cook for the holidays. I'm not doing anymore.
There you go.
You know what? Just get bar stools, put a tablecloth on top of the baby grand piano, and it's a dining room table also.
Hey, we said that. Grandma at Exit 30 had that idea, too.
There you go. This family, we all think alike.
You get a couple of candelabras, somebody tickling the ivory while you eat. It's romantic.
There you go. Valentine's Day is going to be really cool over there now this year. You should have a Valentine's Day party now.
Yeah, Christina said she was going to her and Alyssa would make a romantic dinner, and she was going to serenade us while we ate.
Until they start fighting.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah, until they
love
start fighting
family.
with each other.
Family rules, man.
All right.
All right, well, listen, I hope you're going to do a New Year's show.
Well, we were thinking
That's
next week
next
maybe it was
week.
going to be New Year's Eve when Kerry comes back. We'll have a party.
Exactly.
We'll drop the ball next week. All right.
Okay,
Thanks
Merry
for calling.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, so that's Debbie from Farmingdale checking in. My whole family's in tune for the Christmas show.
They're all ready.
You're listening to Velocity Live here on 540 AM WLIE and on the web at WLIE.com. Still a chance to get in at 955-5400. It'll put you in touch with us. Don't forget, if you're online, Velocity LR puts you in touch with us directly in the studio. Paul Verderosa, Christina Gray, John Mulaney, Dan Moore, and this past week I had a chance to sit down with the leading female jockey in the country by wins, Katie Lee, and she's also second in the standings at Penn National. So why don't we play a little bit of my interview with Katie Lee, and Velocity will return after Katie Lee and on the other side of the break. I'm glad to have the opportunity to catch up with not only a beautiful young woman, but also an extremely talented one in the sport of kings. Katie Lee is a jockey currently riding at Penn National Racecourse in Granville, Pennsylvania, and also holds the distinction of being the leading female jockey in the country by wins currently this year. Katie joins us now on Velocity Live. Katie, it's great to have you here. Welcome.
Thank you.
Katie, tell our listeners out there a little bit about yourself and just how you ended up getting involved in thoroughbred racing.
Yeah, I was always a big fan of horses. I started riding show horses when I was younger, and I got a summer job grooming horses at Finger Lakes and just kind of got sucked into the whole business. And ever since I got there, I really wanted to ride horses. So
it snowballed from there then.
Yeah.
So it was in your blood.
Yeah.
All right, so where and when did your first win come?
I first started riding at Finger Lakes, and I won my first race on Belmont Day, actually, for a trainer, Kenny Smith. It was really exciting. So it was about my 14th race.
Oh, so you had a little bit of experience before you got in the winner's circle.
Yeah, I had a couple horses first.
All right, so did the jocks get you after the race? I know that's a little tradition.
Yeah, they were pretty good to me, though, you know. They kind of took care of me, got me with buckets of cold water and shaving cream, but nothing too mean.
All right, stewards were looking out for you, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, so I noticed now that you're riding at Penn National, what led you to move your tack over there?
Finger Lakes closes for the meet in November, and I was trying to figure out where I wanted to go from there, and And a couple people from Finger Lakes have been to Penn and thought that I might be able to do well here. I got hooked up with my agent, Marty Salvaggio, and things went from there.
You've experienced quite a bit of success since you've gone to Penn National. So how do the guys in the room around you view that in a sport where still in many circles it is considered a men's game still?
It's pretty competitive. I think most people accept me as one of the riders as they would with anybody else. I don't experience too many hard feelings, but, it's a competitive sport, so everybody views you as a competitor.
Everybody's out there to win, but the main goal really is to get home in one piece at the end of the day.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you consider your best attributes on a horse? What's your strong points during a race?
I think I would say I'm patient. I love riding long races and just waiting and sitting chilly on a horse and making one move down the lane. You
have a good knowledge of the clock in your head for a race as the race unfolds in front of you?
I think I'm learning more as I go. I think you improve every day as you more horses that you get on and seem to get a better feel for them.
Take us through a normal day for you, if there is one, in your life leading up to a night of racing for you, because I know you guys are on the move a lot and putting in long hours. So tell us what a normal day is like for you.
I usually get to the track about 6:30 to gallop. Probably get on about 6 horses, give or take a few. Get home, and I've been shipping out of town a lot lately, so I've been going to Delaware and Philly. But if I don't do that, I come home, try and take a nap, and get some things done at home, and get back to track about 6. I go over the program and look at the horses that I'm riding, and go from there. Hope for a good night.
Now, a lot of the jocks that I've spoken to in the past, they haven't really been that great at handicapping the races. I mean, they take a look and see how they think the race is going to unfold. Do you have a good eye for that, or you just kind of just want to see, if your horse has some speed or where you're going to be laying?
I like to see how my horse has been running, and I like to see what I've got around me horse-wise, and, you get to learn the way other jockeys ride, too. The race doesn't always unfold how you expect it, but it's nice to know try and figure out what you think is going to come up.
So right now you're currently second leading rider at Penn National, and you lead the country with wins for female riders. So in doing my research today, too, I also think, if I'm not mistaken, you have the most wins so far this year out of apprentice riders. So I got a two-pronged question for you. First, has any thought of the Eclipse Award for leading apprentice crossed your mind? And second, what do you feel has gotten you this far this year?
You can always aspire to the Eclipse Award. I don't know if that's attainable, but I'm always going to try hard every day to reach that goal. I think I work very hard. I try to do my best out there every day. I think that I have a pretty decent attitude towards my job, and I hope that that's what gets me where I go.
And now, how important has it been for you to ride around this year at Delaware and at Philly with the Bug?
I think I learned a lot going to other tracks. You learn a lot from other jockeys, and I think it's improved my racing. I enjoy going to the other tracks. I really like Delaware, and it's been pretty good.
What are your plans after you lose the Bug? You going to stay in the Penn National area? You going to try and venture out?
I think I'm probably going to stay at Penn. I seem to have built up a pretty decent business here, and I hope that I can continue with that once I lose the Bug. I think it would probably be easier for me starting out to stay here for a little bit and see how things go.
Well, I got to say, if a long-term goal for you is to stay there or even to come here downstate New York and ride, let me just say that I've watched you. You can ride, so any trainer within an earshot of my voice should give you an opportunity.
Right,
you're welcome. Katie Lee, the leading female jockey in the country, here live on Velocity Live. Katie, I wish you nothing but the best and continued safety and success, and thank you so much for taking time out to chat with us, and good luck tonight in your races.
Thank you for having me.
The night wind to the little.
You know what he said to the lamb? He went, bah! No, you're listening to Velocity Live here on Island Talk 540 AM, WLIE, and on the web at WLIE.com. Paul Verderosa, Christina Gray, John Mulaney, Dan Moore. Your calls at 955-5400. And we have a call before we get to the news. And during the news, I understand we're going to get in touch with Carrie Dillon.
Oh, yeah?
Because we didn't know if Carrie knew the number to the station. We're going, what happened to Carrie? We haven't heard from her tonight. So, Alyssa from Farmingdale, you're on with Velocity Live. What's going on, hon?
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
All right, what's on your mind?
I have a comment about the whole best and worst Christmas present thing.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, all time. The best Christmas present I ever got was tickets to go see Beauty and the Beast.
Okay, that was a great play.
It was.
Great
I
play.
loved it.
Go ahead.
And the worst, I got this cell phone holder thing last year, and it looks like a pocketbook, and it's not, and it's really creepy.
It's really creepy. Creepy how?
I don't know. It looks like a pocketbook, but it's not, and it's a cell phone holder, and I really had no idea what it was, and I don't know. It's just freaky.
Throw it out.
There's your advice from John Mulaney. He said throw it out.
Throw it out. If it's creepy, you don't want it. Give it back.
It's black. It looks like I just take it to a funeral.
There you go. So whenever the next funeral comes, I'll wear it.
As a matter of fact, the next funeral you go to, just sneak it in the casket.
Oh, John, stop that.
Okay, now that was creepy.
See, that's not nice.
There's
Leave her
something
alone.
creepy to do with the creepy gift.
All right, cuz, thank you for calling in.
Anytime. You're doing a great job.
Thank you.
All of you.
We appreciate that. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
You too.
All right. Chris,
I feel bad about something I said before.
What'd you say, Chris?
We're in the Christmas spirit. I said I didn't really have Christmas this year, but I did because my whole family came to see me in a hospital, and they brought all the presents down with them on the plane from New York.
That's a lot of work. That's good, yeah.
I did have Christmas. It was in the hospital, but it was still nice. So I don't want my family to feel like I didn't appreciate what they did.
Yeah, so you did have a Christmas after all.
Yes, I did. It wasn't the ideal one, but it was still nice. I got to be with my family.
Okay. Now, something's going on here.
Yeah, what's up in there?
What's going on in there on the other side of the glass?
I don't know. A loud pop happened.
Yeah, she hung the phone up.
I heard the pop. Call her back.
That's no, that was her hanging up.
Carrie hung up?
No, Alyssa.
Oh.
Never mind.
So now we're going to go to line 10.
Yeah, I got it now.
Before we go to Carrie and try and get in touch with her, Carrie's godfather is on the phone. So if we can't get one member of the family, we obviously get the other. What's going on? How are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. How's everything going tonight?
All right. Did you hear from Carrie? What's going on?
I don't know. We're going to try and get in touch with her. You know, we don't think she knows the number to the studio.
Do you know what happened? She called me up before, asking me directions. Her blind godfather asking. She says, I'm on I-95. I don't know where I am. I said, well, how the heck am I going to know where you are?
Stop, is that true?
But, yeah, she called up. She said she was going north. Now she's going south. I said, that's good. As long as you're going south, keep on going south.
Yeah, but she was going to Pennsylvania. Where's she?
You know, she's going to end up in Washington if she stays on 95.
I know. I told her, I said, keep where you are until you get to a McDonald's or something, some road stop, and find out where the heck you are, because if you can't tell me where you are, I can't help you out.
Oh, we got to call her now.
Yeah.
We have to get in touch with her during
I tried
the news.
calling her on the cell phone, and I couldn't get, I just left her a message.
Oh, we're gonna have Dan try, though, during the break, but thank you for letting us know where she is.
Okay, and I wanted to say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, thank you.
Hey, I tell you where she is? I don't even know. I don't even think she knows.
Listen, I appreciate...
Carrie Dillon lost in the USA.
If you find Carrie, please return her.
Okay, yeah, that's what we got to do. We have to put a watch out for, for us.
Should be an Amber Alert
Amber
soon.
Alert.
Amber Alert.
That's right. Chris and I were thinking on the same track, but no, thank you so much.
How about a blonde alert?
Yes, a blonde alert, too. Thank you so much, though, for letting us know, because we're going to have Dan try and get in touch with her.
Okay.
During the news. So thank you very much for calling
take care
in.
And Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you,
nice
too.
hearing you, Chris, out there. Take care.
All right, good night.
Okay, good night.
Ho, 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 ho.
Oh, Kerry's godfather checking in. So Kerry apparently is lost.
And where's Kerry?
I don't know. Dan's talking to Joey Biff on the other side of the glass, and I don't know. Hello there, Joe Biff.
What's happening this evening?
There you go. Wait, what do you? It doesn't work when two of you try to talk in the microphone at once. Dan, stop. No, well, Joe. Hello, Joe. How are you?
I'm fantastic. How about yourself?
There you go.
Nice to see you guys. So handsome.
Thank you. Love you too, brother. All right, Dan. Where's Kerry?
I tried like 2 or 3 times.
Did you leave a message for her?
No, I didn't want to leave a message.
Oh boy.
Am I able to leave a message? Like, can I call? Would you be able to call and we'd be able to leave a message?
Yeah, once he dials, we should be able to.
Can we do that or no? Is that not possible, or you don't know how to work that phone system very well?
What happened before with the phone was I got the two people confused.
I'm not worried about that. All I want to know is if we called Kerry right now, would we be able, me and John, Christina, would we be able to leave a message?
Yeah.
Dial her up.
Okay, hold on.
Before the end of God, he's so unhappy about it. He's like the most unhappiest camper. I mean, we've been running forever. What did she say?
Christine's like, oh, hold on.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on, I'll do it.
I mean, I know we've been on now for the longest that we've ever been on.
Okay, Mom.
We've set
I
new
know.
records tonight for our Christmas show, but it's Christmas. It's a family thing. We need to be together under the tree. Johnny's going to read us a bedtime story before we go to bed.
It was the night before Christmas, and all through the house.
Not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
Speaking of mouse, I had one last night show up at my house.
Did you?
Yeah.
Are we ready to rock and roll, Dan?
1 second.
Oh, yeah, because we don't know what she says on her voicemail, so I don't want to let her phone go out,
Yeah.
her phone number go out if she says it on there. Get us to the tail end of the voicemail, because then we'll all have to say hello. Now we can talk? Oh, there it is. There's the beep. Hi, Carrie. It's Paul.
What are you doing?
And Christina's on the phone, too.
Hi.
And we've come to the end of the show, and I wanted Carrie to be on for the end of the show because this is the end of our Christmas in July show. And I want to thank Christina Gray for joining us this week on the phone.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here and being a suitable fill-in for Carrie Dillon. Carrie, your godfather called us, and you're lost. So please let me know if you get to your destination safely. I don't even mean that as a radio shtick.
Yeah.
Call my cell phone tonight and let me know, or text me to let me know if you got to where you're going, because I was wondering what happened to you, and we weren't sure if you had the studio number or whatever the case is, and we're a little worried about you. So make sure you call us, and that's all. So we wanted Dan to...
Hit Washington, turn around, and go back north.
All right, Carrie. Take care, and please call me. Let me know if you get there all right. All right,
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later.
Be
Bye.
nice. Be nice to know if she's all right.
Yeah, it would really be nice to know if she's all right. So we've come to the end of the show now. What do you got going on for the weekend, Chris?
I'm going to Houston.
What you doing down there?
I'm going to meet a guy that I've been talking to online and on the phone.
Ooh, the first time?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you know what you do? You tell him to wear a piece of red ribbon around his wrist and meet you in the shopping center so you can eyeball him first. And if he does, it's not what you like, just never show up.
Listen, Chris already told me that she's got contingency plans. She's got a hotel room booked not too far away.
Uh-huh.
She's a smart girl. She knows what she's doing.
Yes. Oh, no. I anywhere I go, I drive my car.
There you go.
If I don't know the person, I'm driving.
See, she's all right.
I'm driving, and I'm not spending a night in his house at all.
Smart girl.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't either. Hey, Dan the Man Moore, what do you got going on for this weekend?
Ducks games.
Besides apologizing for my behavior earlier on in the show. Dan will be apologizing for me all weekend. Yeah. I apologize for that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I really do love Chris King. I do. He's a good enough guy. He's a good enough egg. He's a good enough egg.
Good egg?
He's a good enough egg.
Right.
Joey Biff, what are you doing this weekend?
He wants to know what you're doing this weekend.
Working around the clock like a champ, my friend.
There you go.
Busy weekend, busy weekend.
There you go. Joey Biff's working all weekend. And what are you doing, Mr. Mulaney?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm going to leave it up in the air and see what happens.
Oh.
Most likely, I'll do absolutely nothing.
Oh.
For a first time in a while.
I thought you were supposed to do that last weekend. You said you were going to follow doctor's orders.
Yeah, it didn't work out.
It didn't work out very well.
It didn't work out very well at all.
No. And me, on the other hand, my Sunday, I don't know what I'm doing. I think we're having a card game. I'm not sure. I have to wait and see.
Oh, yeah?
You know who we're waiting on. We talked about that before the show.
Where is he?
I don't know. And I'm going to make a plea on the air, and if he's listening somewhere, Vinny Mafia, please get in touch with us. We don't know where you are. For all we know, him and Kerry might be in the same spot.
I'm telling you, he ended up in Albany.
I don't know.
They locked him in.
It'd be the governor's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, I don't know what I'm doing, because by the time I get home tonight, I'm sure if Chris isn't sick of me, I'll probably give her a call. You're not sick of me yet, honey, are you?
No, not yet.
See, so I'll probably, after I drop John off and eat, I'll probably give Chris a call, and I'll stay on the phone with her for hours. And
there you go.
And we'll recap tonight's show. Dan, bring in the music, brother. It's time to go home.
Chris has been a good sport.
Yeah, really. Chris, I do appreciate it, because you've been a good sport. It's a really tough thing to do when you're on the phone and you can't see what we're doing in here, and we can't see what you're doing. And
I had a lot of fun.
And you did a really good job, and you're a suitable fill-in, and believe me, if Carrie's out again, we'll definitely call you.
Yay!
See, she's very happy.
America, keep your eyes open for Carrie Dillon. She's
we don't know where she
there.
is. All right, my thanks tonight to Christina Gray, and Lux didn't say it tonight, Dan, but you did a phenomenal, great job on the other side of the glass tonight for us. I know you're happy about that.
Now go home and drink beer.
Yeah, go have a couple of beers. Yeah. Joey Biff, God bless you for working the night shift and the weekends. And John Mulaney, thanks for being here tonight. My thanks to Katie Lee for joining us. I really want to get her back on the show.
Yeah.
I have this feeling, sneaking suspicion, she's not only going to catch Thomas Clifton, she's going to pass him for leading rider at Penn National, and she's going to be the winning female jockey by wins in the country this year. And when she does that, we're definitely going to get her back on. Thanks to everybody for listening tonight, and thanks to everybody. And Betty, honey, I don't know where you are, but call back next week. I mean, it was Christmas. We were hoping you were going to be under our tree. You're listening to Island Talk 540 AM WLIE. There'll be more programming coming up after this little Christmas ditty that everybody loves. Good night, everyone, from Velocity Live.
We all will be together if the fates allow.